Hi, One Best Beer Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Friday, December 18th, and we are talking with Chris Andrews from AgainstTheNumber.com. We're going to get some pick recommendations from him on some early bowl games that are about to kick off. Chris Andrews, thanks for being with us. Bowl season is here. What is the first bowl game that you'd like to discuss with us from the early batch of games?
Well, not exciting games, Peter, but when you put your money up and you pick a
Oh,
winner,
yeah.
it's plenty exciting. So I got New Mexico this year in the very first bowl game against Arizona. I think if you look at New Mexico, they're a team that's really come on strongly in the last 2 years with Bob Davie as their coach. There's a couple coaching statistics that I keep, and Davie has actually done a very good job at New Mexico, which I described as a loser's paradise in a piece that I had written. I was very surprised that he came and took this job. However, they're playing very well under Davie. They're playing an Arizona team who's been in and out this year. They were only 6-6. I think they expected the challenge for the Pac-12 South and play in the championship game. They were nowhere near that. They had some problems at quarterback with Anu Solomon, was in and out of the lineup with some concussion syndromes. He still has not quite shaken those completely. He looks like he will play in this game, but I'm not sure he's at 100%. And the offense certainly has not been 100% since he's had those injuries. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think New Mexico runs quite a bit. They'll run a lot of clock, and it's virtually a home game for them. I think they're much more excited to be in this game than Arizona. I like them with the points. I took 10 myself. But I've told my clients anything 8 and above represents value on New Mexico.
All right, well, 8 is still available. I talked to a Brent from BetDSI about this game, and he was not happy with the opening number here. He said, this is one of the games where the recommended opening number was just wrong. He said the public hit New Mexico, and then he got multiple sharp accounts pounding the line down. So this is one of those situations where the book got a little bit burned on the opening number, and right now we have 7.5 or 8 market wide. The Greek, though, is hanging 8.5, so I'm not exactly sure what's up with that, but you would take it at 8.
I think 8 still represents value, yes.
Okay,
yes.
And the Greek lean doesn't concern you.
Everything concerns me, Peter.
All right. Okay, there you go. Everything concerns Chris Andrews. Everything concerns me as well, but 8 is still a market-wide number, and Chris Andrews likes it. All right, what's the second bowl you'd like to discuss with us?
Well, I'm going to go with Georgia State. I think this is a team that really finished the season well. They were 5-2 over the last 7 games of the season. Peter, last year at the end of the season, they were my lowest rated team in all of college football. And I really expected the same this year. And you look at their first five games, I think they were 1-4, and it looked like it was going to be just a repeat of last year. But they turned things around tremendously after that. They finished 5-2. Last game of the season, they completely dusted a big rival, Georgia Southern,
right?
And that was a huge game for them. Now they're playing San Jose. I wasn't sure San Jose was getting to a bowl game. They did not finish that well. They lost 3 of their last 4. Their only win was over Hawaii, one of the worst teams in the FBS. So again, I'm not all that impressed with anything out of San Jose State. I mean, I took +3. I know the number's lower now. But in all honesty, I think Georgia State plus anything represents some sort of value. I think they're the winner of this game straight up or actually with points. And I don't see why San Jose was ever the favorite in this game. Georgia State really playing some very good ball down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm seeing 2.5 market wide, and Heritage, a book that I particularly respect, is hanging 2 right now. So they appear to have a lean towards Georgia State at 2.5 as well. Sounds good to me, Chris Andrews. Is there a third bowl that you'd like to discuss with us?
We got a game going on Monday, Western Kentucky and South Florida. Now, in this game, I am going against all the wise guys. The wise guys have been on South Florida all year. And, Peter, they've been very good to them. They kind of snuck up on a lot of people. They lost some close games to good teams early in the year. And the public kind of forgot about them. Since then, they've been a covering machine. Wise guys have been on them quite a bit. However, in this game, they're facing Western Kentucky, a nice veteran team that really maybe a little bit under the radar for a lot of people don't realize they've been to a couple of bowl games. They have a very good quarterback in Brandon Doty. Over the last 2 years, this year he has 45 touchdowns against 7 interceptions. Last year he had 49 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. So over the course of 2 years, 94 touchdowns against 17 interceptions. This guy's a terrific college quarterback. The pros don't have him rated all that highly. I really don't know the reason. And to tell you the truth, that's not really my concern. South Florida, I think, very excited just to get to a bowl game, whereas I think Western Kentucky, a veteran team, so I think they're more excited to win the game than is South Florida, who's excited to be here. They got one of the best college quarterbacks in the whole country in Doty, and I think they pull out the win. We're laying a low number. It's like 2.5 right now. All the money has been on South Florida from the Sharps, but I'm going against them. I'm going with Western Kentucky in this one.
All right, maybe there will be a late sharp action on Western Kentucky. Right now, 2.5 is the market-wide number. Chris Andrews from AgainstTheNumber.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Peter.